Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of Cheese Compilation! Today we've got a game starting the Cheese Compilation between Nibbler and Xerophicus. Xerophicus. Here on Acid Plant, the latter edition. In the top left-hand corner of the map, it's going to be the red Protoss player Nibbler and his opponent in the bottom right, the blue Zerg player Xerophicus. Got it. Xerophicus. Man, I gotta look at these before I start casting, huh? Sure, probably should do that. Alright, welcome to the May edition of Cheese Compilation. This is a bunch of replays that were sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of cheese. I took all of them and sent them to my screener. I appreciate the work that he did making sure that these came through with the best selections. So if they are good, you have my screener to thank for that. I don't want to call him out publicly because he didn't give me permission to do so yet, but if you do want a public acknowledgement, let me know, either through email or in the comments here, I guess, and we can work that out. So yes, this is a monthly thing now. I just didn't get as many submissions to make it weekly or even really twice a month. Once a month is kind of the sweet spot for this, but if we start getting more submissions in the future, I might think about bringing it back to a more frequent thing, but basically the views have been going down on them pretty steadily. I don't think the last Cheese compilation even hit 4,000 views, which, considering when I started with those things, they were regularly hitting 20,000. It's kind of weird. Kind of not sure where everybody dropped off to, but maybe some of you guys have some ideas of what I can do to spice this thing back up. Also, I am looking for more screeners. I sent this out to about 5 or 6 people, and one of them got back to me with their selections and even responded really at all. So if you'd like to screen the cheese for June, hit me up at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of cheese, and I will be very happy. Well, I guess specifically cheese screener, not just cheese, because then I'll get confused, but cheese screening. And I'll get you added to the list, and I'll send you the pack that I get for June. You can look them over, let me know which ones are good, and then get public acknowledgement for your hard work. Aight, so this doesn't look particularly incredibly cheesy for game number 1 here. There are no proxies. Both players already have an expansion. Here at the 2-minute mark, let's see where this goes, because I trust my screener that the ones he sent back are actually screeny, but are actually cheesy. Screeny. I should not cast these things as late at night as I do, because yeah, that's an adept. I mean, it is double gas, but I mean, that's not too weird either from the Protoss player. What are we doing here? First adept, gonna push on out. Xerophicus is going for queens. Are there even any Zerglings on the field yet? Yeah, there's 4 of them, but really not much anything too crazier than that. Someone's got to go for like a carrier rush or something along those lines. There is a Stargate from Nibbler, so we do have some decent chance of something like that happening. Adept's going to come on in, do some scouting. The Lings are waiting and ready. This is a diamond level cheese. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the readiness here. Adept getting hit on by these Lings, especially on creep. They're so fast they will chase you down and they will kill you. Oh, try to kill that drone, but not going to happen. And does she escape? She manages to escape. What? Wait, did she manage to escape? I think she died. She must have just tried to escape back to where these queens were. Yep. And then tried to come back in. That didn't go very well for our adept friend at all, did it? No, by golly, it did not. All right, Stargate. What are we seeing here, friends of the program? Quick lair out of Xerophicus. So maybe this is something like a 2-base Muta play, which isn't necessarily cheese. I don't know. Stick with me. Bear with me here. It's an Oracle on the way from Nibbler. It could be a mass Oracle kind of a thing, but it's really only one Stargate. We're seeing another Gateway here too. If this ends up not being cheese, I'm not posting it. Let's just say that. Let's just say if this isn't cheese, this will not show up in the compilation. So the fact that you're listening to this right now tells you that it does turn into cheese. Just bear with me for a second. Twilight Council on the way here too. Lair's going to finish. All right, Xerophicus, what are we doing here? Tell me it's going to be a Nidus. Tell me you're chucking a Nidus down. Infestation Pit off of 2 bases. Not a Nidus. And then a Nidus. Okay. All right. So Nidus play, I'm going to go ahead and classify as cheese. Nibbler is playing incredibly standard. He's going for charge lot. He's getting a robotics facility. He's got that Stargate. He's got an Oracle swinging on into the main base here too. Oh, the Queen's just left. Where were you going, Queens? Why did you come over here? I don't know, but all these drones are going to die. This is one of the more successful Oracles we've ever seen. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is really going to slow down your plans, Xerophicus. Where are your queens? What is happening? I thought for sure this was diamond level. The portrait was diamond, but the reaction time was non-existent for Zeryathkus. Well, the Oracle's gonna die. Oh my gosh, didn't even take any. Oh, went into the Nidus. I guess it's time to go. Did you scout this Nidus, Protoss player Nibbler? You sure did. You sure did. Are you possibly gonna send... Okay, coming down here and does in fact see the Nidus just as it erupts. The queens are popping out here. And it's just queen. It's a 4-queen. 4-queen cheese. Oh, and swarm host. That's what the infestation pit is for. All right, Zeryathkus, what you got for me, man? Queen and swarm host here in the Protoss base. Swarm hosts 2 locusts. Exactly 2 locusts dropping down here. Where the heck is your army? You have stuff, right? Yeah, there are some zealots here. He's also getting an observer, which I don't think you need. Has burrow been researched? The answer is no. These swarm hosts do not have burrow. The queens can't burrow either. Pylon goes down, depowering absolutely nothing because the pylon coverage here is really good for Nibbler. Another Nidus comes up on the other side of the natural base for Nibbler, and this creep spread is actually getting kind of ridiculous. Observer comes in, gets picked off immediately because there's an overseer with this army. For Zeryathkus, queens and locusts actually taking down a gateway, getting rid of all of these probes here inside the main base for Nibbler. Are they going to fight? They're going to fight, and the charge lots come in. The queens knock down inside the Nidus Worm. Nothing dies. And now we just pop over here and we do the exact same thing from Zeryathkus. I kind of like this a lot from him. I do. It's only 4 locusts, but man, 4 locusts can do a lot of work on your mineral line. And the zealots are coming out, getting hit upon by these speedlings. There's only 4 of them. Good pull by the probes to get them the heck on out of there. Where are you Are you going for the base trade? Nibbler's decided to base race at this point. I guess there is an immortal here, though, and a couple zealots. He didn't send everybody over. It is 17 to 28 harvesters, though. Third base is done for Zeryathkus. He did a good job droning back up inside his main base after losing 20 workers, right? Yeah, 21 drones have died. That was a heck of a successful Oracle. Is she still alive? By golly, she is. She's got 21 kills, and she's doing absolutely nothing right now. Locust coming into the front door of the natural base, trying to kill some stuff. Cybernetics core, gateway. Oh, the zealots trying to show up here, but guess what? Locusts are ready here too. I love this Nidus play. You can pop back to defend when you need to, and then pop up to the front again when you need to. Nidus in the main base, again, if you need to. Really gives you a lot of flexibility. Sure, you lose your third base if you're Zeryathkus. That's understandable. I get it. And Zealots and Immortal's going to kill another one of your Nidus. That's a problem, but guess what? You got one back up here. And the main Zeryathkus is kind of all over the place, you guys. APM 160 for the Zerg player, 193 for the Nibbler. Zealots, though, going in this natural base, starting to kill some stuff. Starting to whittle down this drone count. Locust going after this main nexus of the Nibbler. Spore Crawler getting focused down by the Zealots. They've got the charge. They do not have any other upgrades here. Oh, they're taking down the main Nidus network. Oh my goodness gracious. Can they kill it before Swarmhost can come back and try to save this base? Absolutely not. Didn't even really try. Is there anything in this? Well, you're going back in now, but you can't spawn another one until you have, right? Yeah, you need the network. You need the network to unload anywhere else. You're kind of stuck here, Zeryathkus. All right, natural base toast. Is Nibbler going to win this thing just with the counterattack of Zealots? Because if it turns into a base race, actually, this counts as a building. So he's going to have a hard time killing this Nibbler, turns out. So main base, Zealots and Adepts just going to town in here. These guys have kills. These guys have kills, y'all. 4 kills, 6 kills, 3 kills, 6 kills. It's a mentor. A lot of static defense coming down here. Immortal actually going to try to crush down this static defense before it finishes popping. And you know what? It's kind of working. The Zealots are on top of the Swarm Host. The Spine Crawler going to help keep these queens alive a little bit. Swarm Host, oh man, getting 3-shot by that Immortal. You got to pop some Locusts. Got to get some Locusts here on that Immortal, and it's going to work pretty well on the creep. They chase pretty hard. So Zeryathkus has been revealed, which means he still has 2 extractors. And this Nidus Worm, this is coming down to it, man. This is absolutely coming down to it, ladies and gentlemen. The main base of Nibbler is going to die, but he still has this base that is mining. Zeryathkus has what he has, and that's it. But these Locusts are such a great answer to these Immortals. Such a great answer to these Immortals. Look at them just absolutely. They're going to kill the one. Oh, no. Shield Battery. Shield Battery saving it. Oh, Zeryathkus taps out. Nibbler's victorious. What? I find this questionable, Zeryafkis. You still had Swarm Host. You could have been dropping Swarm Hosts on this base until it was dead. The Immortals were not the answer here. Immortals can't deal with Swarm Hosts. Also, the Zealots I don't think are the answer either. Swarm Host Locusts are little DPS machines against ground units. Ah, Zeryafkis, it did turn into an absolutely insane game. But in the end, Nibbler holds on somehow. I mean, sure it was 13-2, and sure it was 1 base to 0 base, but man, these Swarm Hosts were the answer to everything that was down here. Zeryafkis, don't leave. Don't leave until you absolutely have to, man. That is my suggestion to you. All right, pretty intense little game 1 there. Started out kind of slow and normal, but in the end, I think we got the craziness we were here for. So more cheese coming your way from the Falcon Paladin in just a second. All right, more cheese. This time it's going to be Psychotic versus Vladrako on Ascension to Ire, the latter edition. Yes, this is on the last patch. May was split between the last patch and the current patch. Next cheese compilation will be on the current patch entirely. We've got the red Protoss player in the bottom right and the purple Terran player, Psychotic, in the top left. Vladrako. Vladrako. Something like that. Something very Russian here from Vlad. Vlad the Impaler, I suppose. All right, so PvT here coming at you. It's been a while since we've seen a PvT on the channel. I want to say a lot of PvZ, TVZ, ZVZ has been there as well, but not a lot of PvT. I should probably rectify that at some point. Get some really solid high-level PvT for you fans of that particular matchup. I don't have empirical evidence here, but I'm pretty sure TVZ is the most popular matchup on the channel. PvZ is the second, and then PvT is the third, and then mirror matchups are kind of just all over the place, back in last place, basically tied. So here comes an SCV. I have to imagine this SCV is up to no good, and in fact he is, getting gas back home, and then throwing down a barracks at the front, which implies either we're going to see Reapers, or with that double gas, I feel like we're going to see Proxy Cyclone out of Psychotic. Now look, you have to scout, especially Protoss players, but everybody at this level, you guys, scout. Scout after your first pylon if you're Protoss. Scout after your first supply depot if you are Terran. Scout with one of your workers if you're Zerg. I understand you can do a certain amount of scouting with your overlords if you're Zerg, but man, at this level, it really helps the drone scout. And check this out. Probe scouting is Vlad. Not as early as I would have liked him to, but I think that's okay. I think he's going to get there in time to recognize that something is afoot. Something is amiss here. Natural base going down for Psychotic. So actually, if you just come see the natural and you assume everything's okay, you're doing this wrong. You are doing this wrong. So let's see how we get. Swinging on in. Gonna see the natural. All right, that's interesting. Go inside the main base, little probe. Go see there are no buildings up there. Whoa! Ghost Academy. All right, gonna try to kill the SCV building this command center first and slow down the construction of this command center. I'm down. I'm down with this. Getting an SCV kill is pretty rad. Plus, ooh, 2 SCVs pulled off the line to deal with this. Now look, I know you are like single-minded focus on this SCV. Oh, getting repaired. What a play from Psychotic. And the probe dies. Okay, now look what you saw. Look what you saw here. 2 gas, no barracks, no factory, no nothing. You have to see what else is going on, because check this action out. It is a Ghost Academy. We are making a ghost. Do we have the required factory to make a nuke? That's Cloak, so not making a nuke. Maybe just a cloaked Ghost Rush, which I'm down with. I'm down with cheese. I think that counts quite nicely. SCV comes in, does get 3-shot by the Adept, so manages to get in here for a better scout than either of the workers, probe or drone, would run into there. Adept just kind of hanging out. All right, man. Warning bells. The warning bells should be going off in your head, Vlad. Vladrako. We're going with Draco, just because it reminds me of the Harry Potter. So 2 Ghost Cloak Rush out of Psychotic. It's kind of a name for a ghost, right? With the camel case letters here, too. I feel like this ghost's name is Psychotic. Looking awesome, bro. What is that little tube that comes off of their gun? Why does their sniper rifle have like an airsoft tube coming off of it? I don't know. Paintball, or I don't understand exactly what that is. Maybe it's for additional compression on the bullets so they shoot farther. Someone who's more familiar with guns, explain what that could be, because I don't understand it. Resonating Glaives upgrade from Vlad, but if you don't have detection, man, I think you just die. Yeah, no robotics facility, no forge. Oh, you can't. Oh, look how close. Look how close they got to scouting that and then decided not to. Man, Cloak takes forever. How long do you take, Cloak? 86 seconds. There's a reason that was bumped up for this particular thing. All right, Ghosts, you have Cloak, you have Energy. Let's move, because these guys are going to kill all your stuff if you're not careful. Although you can lift off your buildings, which is super handy. Are you making trying to make a tank back here to defend with? Probably too late, but here come the Ghosts. And they're not even bothering to Cloak because there's nobody home. Oh, there's the Cloak. And yeah, Shield Battery trying to heal through this. That bonus damage versus Light is absolutely killing them. 20 damage versus Light with a pretty darn fast fire rate too, 1.07. Adept's trying to get up through this wall. Good luck with that, you guys. I know you have Resonating Glaives. Oh, you don't even have that yet. Don't even have that yet. All right, Robotics Facility's done. Get the Cloak. Vlad. You're gonna get the Cloak. Get the Observer. Get the Cloak Detector. Vlad. You have to do this thing, and he's gonna do it. He's going to do it. Adepts take forever to kill buildings. One. Oh, a Cyclone's a pretty good answer. I was gonna say a tank would be really good. But also Cyclone, not bad. Also Cyclone, not bad. There's the scan. Oh, Observer pops out. Gets scanned and taken down immediately by Psychotic. Gonna try to kill this Artosis. Well, it's not an Artosis pylon. Just a regular pylon. And here comes our Cyclone fighting against 4 Adepts with full repair, though, mind you. These SCVs have the repair. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. These Ghosts are just trying to kill this Robotics Facility, I guess. Yeah, Pylon's a better target, I'm going to have to say. Sentry also pretty good target. You can kill that Sentry. Look at that. Bonus damage versus Light. Gets a force field up. But that just means these probes down here have nowhere to go, is the problem. And, oh, the recall. The Adepts recalling home. Holy smokes, are they going to save the day? They have a Resonating Glaives. They have the bonus damage versus Light. They have the Shield Battery. I think these Ghosts are all going to die. Wow, Vlad managed to finish this thing, I think. Whoa, hang on, don't speak too soon. The Ghosts have a lot of HP. Yeah, 100 HP is a lot. Oh, Probes take one down. The other one only has 5 HP left. Go get him. Go get him, Probes. One more Zappy Zap will kill him. Ah, Vlad decides to tap out anyway. Can't deal with the Ghost. Was down 19 to 4 Harvesters. It was 2 base, effectively to 1 base economy. Vlad had, what did he have left? A Stalker. A Stalker, not much money, 103 minerals and 1 gas. Fair enough, dude. I hear ya. It was going to be hard to come back from that. You decided to tap out when the Cloaked Ghost Rush took you down. Good job. Good job by Psychotic. And Protoss is 1-1 in this compilation. So that was kind of fun. That was a kind of fun little Ghost Rush there. Worked out. Decision-making by Vlad was okay. I still feel like he could have killed that Ghost. And then maybe Chrono Boosted his way to victory, but we'll never know. We will never know. All right, coming back with more cheese for your bay in just a second. Got more cheese, got more Protoss. Very heavy Protoss compilation this time. I guess that makes up for the times there's been like 2 Protoss replays and a cheese compilation. Things are swinging back, Protoss players. Here on Acid Plant, we've got more coming at you. This is a Diamond Platinum level game featuring Fat Man and, oh my gosh, names. Obliviacs. Got Obliviacs down here, got Fat Man up here, and Fat Man, if you don't know, actually has a Twitch stream. It used to be Fat Man TV. I think it's Fatty TV now, something like that, but I'll put a link in the description, I guess. Really nice guy. I like him a lot. He's very fun to watch stream. He gets very mad at cheese, and then does cheese himself sometimes. I think like most Protoss players, honestly, there's a level of that. He's very good with Storm, so he can win against Zerg and Terran pretty nicely too. Not all the time. Well, you know, that's what the ladder's for. You see wins, you see losses, you climb up the ladder. But he's got a pretty good streaming schedule, too. You should check him out. If you're looking for kind of an upcoming Protoss player, because you're a Protoss and you're entertained by that sort of thing, or even just Terran and Zerg. Honestly, I like watching him. And I am a Zerg main, so what does that tell you? That he's entertaining and he's great and he has good production values and giveaways and stuff. Anyway, the Fat Man. So, Fat Man versus Obliviacs here. I assume this is the same Fat Man. I don't know where this explosion tag came from. Did he recently join Team Explosion? And usually he does chat in his games too. Maybe he was tired this day. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Ah, the proxy from Obliviacs. It's not a forge, though. What the heck are you going to throw up there, Obliviacs? Stargate, maybe? I like how he stole the gas from Fat Man, just because that kind of limits what you can do as a Protoss player. You can't really rush Stargate or really rush anything that is super high-tech, but he is getting a forge. Fat Man says, all right, something's going on. Oh, he's throwing a pylon up here, too. Ah, and there's the crying face. Are you crying because do you know about this? Nope, doesn't know about this, but he is Trying to take down this assimilator. He wants that gas off of one base. This is so fantastic. This is classic PvP, man. Classic. The ultimate in PvP. A shield battery from Fat Man. What are you doing, Obliviax? What you got building up on this side of the things? It is a Stargate. Woohoo! Stargate warping in. There's your warping animation. Oh, I do want to mention, I did up the bitrate on my recording for the GeForce Experience. If you're seeing some better clarity, better fidelity here, let me know in the comments. Then, like, if it's better than you've been seeing in the last couple of weeks, because I don't know what might have changed that setting, but it was down from, like, the maximum, which is where I like to have it. So hopefully things are improved, and just some feedback would be appreciated. You're cannon rushing with a shield battery, Fat Man. And this is shield battery Stargate from Obliviax. I feel like this is going to be Void Ray. I feel like we're going to see some Void Ray shield battery proxy stuff. Oh no, it's too late for that, Obliviax. You can't kill them now. There's already cannons up. This is very well spaced by Fat Man too. You want to get that first row of cannons away and hidden. The second row can be closer and visible, but they need to be protected. They got to be protected by that second row of cannons back here, or else they will die. So excellent spacing here from Fat Man. You can tell he is a practiced cannon rusher, throwing down a pylon to make sure the natural base can't be taken by Obliviax. Oh, don't even, yeah. I mean, at this point, give it up, man. Give it up. You're not killing 4 cannons with anything you can make right now, especially if you're trying to make a Void Ray on the other side of the map, Obliviax. So what do you got coming up here? Cannon, cannon. 3 cannons for Obliviax. Can the Void Ray... The Void Ray can finish. Void Ray can kill these cannons before they get done with the parasitic... With prismatic alignment. No, 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 no. Don't prismatic alignment the Zealot. That doesn't help anything. That does not help anything at all. Get in here. Get in here and kill this cannon. Oh, prismatic alignment would have been so useful, but you already blew it. You blew it. Name that movie. Well, you can kill probes pretty well, though. Fat Man's reaction here is not going to be very good. Expanding out here is Obliviax at the third base location, because that's where he can go. He's just mining as long as he can before this Nexus dies, which is going to be extremely soon. Void Rays taking down these probes. Oh, Stalker, you have prismatic alignment now? Almost. You almost do, but you could chase it away. It's just, you're just the one. You're not actually using the shield batteries, which I guess you don't have to at this point. You still have well, you did have all your shields until you took some cannon shots. Prismatic alignment. No. Okay, so one thing you can do if you're defending here with the Stalkers is force the Void Ray to use prismatic alignment and then blink away or run away. And then that wears off and it doesn't do him any good and it makes the other Protoss player very mad. There's prismatic alignment. You can't blink though, and the shield battery healing up that Stalker. This game is insane. This game is nuts. Prismatic alignment versus shield battery. Holy smokes, it takes 2 Void Rays with full prismatic alignment to kill a Stalker with a shield battery on it. Dang, that's amazing. Get over here to your full shield batteries, you doof. Obliviax, you have full shield batteries over here. Your Void Rays could use that. Go fill up. Go fill up. Expanding over this way is Obliviax. He already is, but he's basically sitting his home up there now, rebuilding all of his stuff. Dude, I am not kidding. Get over here, recharge your Void Rays, and kill these Stalkers. Okay, there's one. Okay, both of them somehow are full on shields now. Good. Good. Prismatic alignment time. 1 Stalker down. Taking too many shots. Taking too many shots. He doesn't like it. Obliviax doesn't like it. He's full on health again, though. Well, shields. You can't regenerate your hull damage that you lose, unfortunately. Another Void Ray shows up. I'm not sure that's what you need, but it's basically all you can make right now because your gateways are just getting back into business. You still have this gateway, though. This warp gate is excellent, actually. It's very good. Did he actually... Fat Man sent a Zealot down to kill this stuff. Wow. That is some good attention to detail, Fat Man. I like it. I like it very much. Yeah, I just... I keep making Stalkers, dude. Stalkers, cannons, shield batteries. Anything's going to be fine here against these Void Rays. Void Rays used to be a lot better than they are. Oh, prismatic alignment up. And there we go. See? Popped prismatic alignment. Can't do anything with it because there's nothing to attack, and then it wears off, and you have to wait for the cooldown to come back on again. It's 30 seconds, man. It's 30 plus seconds to get that thing back. Stalkers decide to move out with a couple sentries. What is that? Do you feel like you're safe? No, it was a juke. You're gonna come back in and kill this stuff. I think they got it too. I don't know. Can you kill 4 Stalkers and 2 shield batteries? Guardian shield is up. There's 2 of them. They don't stack, but they're covering pretty well. And can they finish off that Void Ray? Oh, they did finish off that Void Ray. These Void Rays, though, well, another one goes down. No prismatic alignment for you. Almost prismatic alignment, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. And I think Fatman's got this thing. 33 to 29 supply. Looks pretty close, but the Stalkers have been doing work for the Fatman, taking down these pylons. Boosh, boosh. Shield battery 1, shield battery 2, gone. And with that, the ability to be aggressive has kind of gone from Obliviax. He's got a Void Ray down home that he recalled down here. And he's got some Stalkers of his own, but it's not looking good. This stuff is all dead. His main base is toast. Fatman looks like he wants to expand here, which would be pretty bad manner, but sometimes when he gets into cheese battles, the bad manner comes out. He's human, just like the rest of us. Hackety hack, 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 says the Zealot. I'm gonna hack through your warp gate here. Zealots. Stalkers. Well, not Zealots. Just basically Stalker. Stalker is really good in PvP. You need to make Stalkers, unless your opponent has Void Rays, in which case maybe don't go too many Stalkers. Not Void Rays. Immortals. Wow. Unless your opponent has Immortals. If they have Void Rays, you can go Stalker. You're fine. Trying to pull all the boys. Pull all of the probes here. Zap, zap, zap. Nope. Good control by Fatman, not allowing himself to get surrounded. Oh, Void Ray, don't go in there. Okay, Void Ray decided not to go in there. Decided not to go in there. Yes, did expand. Did the Fatman inside the main base of his Protoss opponent. He's warping in his own Stalkers to kill the rest of this stuff. It is suddenly 43 to 35 supply. Warp Gate's coming up from Obliviax, though. He does have 22 to 21 Harvesters. This game is actually turning into a bit of a crazy pills type thing. If Obliviax comes back and win this thing, I'm going to be impressed. Super impressed. But the problem for him is it's 10 to 6 Stalkers, and Stalker count versus Stalker count is generally how you see these things won as PvP until the Immortals come out, and there are no Immortals coming out from anybody, I can tell you that much. No robotic facilities, period. Do you have a robotics facility, Fatman? You do not. You should probably make an Immortal at this point. It would be pretty much GG at that point. I know I just said at that point a lot. I'm going to stop doing it. Yeah, Sentry's on the way here for Obliviax, getting +1 attack. Is Fatman 2. It's, again, effectively one base to one base. I know there's an expansion here for Fatman. I get it. Oh, are you recalling probes in here? You are. That's kind of smart. Oversaturated in the main. Gonna throw the probes in Fatman. And Obliviax's main, the natural base for Fatman, is free and clear, mind you, but he decided to take this of Obliviax's instead. Just for the fun of it, I believe. Alright, I think it's time to end this thing. I know it's close, though. Jeez. 12 to 8 Stalkers, plus there's a Void Ray, plus there's some Adepts. I don't know. It's a little sticky. Could be a little sticky to end it. This Stalker wants to kill the remnants of Obliviax's presence in the northern section of the map. Obliviax? Is he going to try to save his buildings? He might just be able to straight up kill this base, unless the force fields are amazing, which they are not amazing. Wow, Sentries. Nice Guardian Shields, though. Yeah, reaction time had to be pretty amazing for that to work. Stalkers decide to come into the home base of Obliviax as long as he's away. This is, I mean, it's not exactly a base race because Fatman's main base is not under attack right now. Oh, the pylons, though. Oh, the pylons. Depowering those warp gates. Everybody comes home after killing that main base. Fatman, that is twice the Nexus in this base has been killed. Which is kind of hilarious, actually. Probes are out here for Fatman. They're just going home, is what they're doing. He doesn't have enough minerals to expand. He's been spending his money well, which can be a bit of a problem, as it turns out. Alright, is this our engagement? I feel like this could be it. Stalker versus Stalker, Void Ray with Prismatic Alignment, running away from the Void Ray with Prismatic Alignment smartly. Here is the Fatman. Stalker count versus Stalker count, 19 to 10. Ooh, if you double up, you should be able to do this thing. Fatman just being extremely cautious, playing it smart. Not going to A-move in there and lose everything if you don't have to. There it is. Void Ray down, and now the superior Stalker number should come into effect. The +1 attack helping immensely there, too, from the Fatman. And just focus firing individual Stalkers, basically one-shotting them with each volley. Losing some Stalkers in the process, but being much more economical than his opponent is. Probes in here to fight. No, not going to work out for you very well, Probes. Bam, bam. Stalker down, Stalker down. Good game from Obliviax. Obliviax is defeated, and Fatman is victorious. Whew. Again, bit of a longer one, but definitely intense. Definitely an intense double cheese action here with the proxy Stargates. with shield batteries versus the cannon rush. Ah, the classic PvP. We have more PvPs coming, mind you. Not now, but soon. Whew. All right, more chi is coming your way from the Falcon Paladin in just a second. What up, Zerg's back here on Blackpink. Yes, old patch again. Most of these are, but current cheese is coming soon. All right, in the top right we have Burkhard, the Protoss player. In the bottom left we have Sep with a Cyrillic character there too, the Zerg player. So Blackpink, good looking map. I like it a lot. Got the pink stripes here. Seems pretty standard, honestly. Pretty wide open third, but most maps have pretty wide open thirds, except for the ones that have a pocket expansion. And then your natural is your third, which apparently the current ladder map pool has, which kind of helps Protoss and Terran and Zerg a little bit as well, but I feel like it helps Protoss and Terran more. All right, man, it's going to be a cannon rush out of Burkhard. What you got for me, man? What you going to do here? Good hiding skills, though. Juking up, throwing down the pylon there. Oh, he's going to cannon rush the hatchery. I've had this happen to me before, and you know how you stop this, Zerg players. You bring the Overlord over. Oh, check this out from Sep. You bring the Overlord over, provide additional spotting information, and you see it. Holy crap, that doesn't see it. Oh no, Sep, you're doing everything right, but it's not working out for you. Look at how stupid. How what? How? Well, the probe comes in. That's not suspicious at all. All right, probe. Okay, that's seen. That is visible. That's what matters. All right. He sees that. You got to pull the drones right now, man. You got to pull the drones right now. I know it's a little tiny bit of blue on your minimap, and you're not looking. Okay, let's see where he's looking. Should we do that? He's looking here. He's looking up here. There it is. You see it? Burke. Well, now he does. I don't see how he doesn't see this now. Cancel. You can only cancel this, Sep. You cancel this, throw up your hatch somewhere else, and call it good. Oh, thank goodness, Sep. Oh, and those cannons got canceled too. Yeah, I couldn't really do anything about that. Good response from Burke. So now your expansion's late, which is terrible, but it's worse than losing your expansion. Wait, it's better. It is better than losing your expansion. Burke walling up at the front like you do. Oh, actually expanding way the crap down here is Sep. All right, man. It's cool. And now this wall is done. I mean, it's not a particularly sturdy wall if you're Burkhard. You've got multiple pylons and a cannon in here and another pylon. This can get baneling busted so dang easy. Are you baneling busting? Nope, Roach Warren. Banelings would be good too. I just feel like you could baneling bust this and destroy it pretty darn fast. And if Burkhard feels safe in this wall, which he really shouldn't, he's going to be probing up. He's going to be teching up. He's not going to have units to deal with a Ling Flood that may follow this. So we'll see what Sep decides to do here. That is something Just Jordan actually does in ZVPs a lot. Is if he says if you see a pylon as part of the wall of Protoss, just baneling bust it. They don't have photon overcharge anymore, and usually they'll be secure and safe and trying to tech behind it, but no, they are not. They think they are, but they are not. Cannon coming in, 3 roaches. I don't know about the roaches, dude. I really don't. I do like this Spore Crawler, though, just because you don't know what's up from the Protoss player. But you know what the Protoss player doesn't have is any gas. 0 gas. Can you see there's 0 gas? You can tell there's no gas at the natural, which is a good tell, man, that there's no gas coming out. At least not enough to throw up an Oracle or a Phoenix or anything that was enough to worry you. So the Spore Crawler is not really necessary. Did you... Well, Burkhard, he cannon rushed the bottom, right? He's an extremely persistent Protoss player, which, you know what? I get it. I've experienced the other side of this before and kind of respect it a little bit. All right, Sep, can you win this thing despite the persistence of your opponent? Because this hatch is gonna die. 2 cannons rocking it. It's gonna take not much time. Take some time to knock down 1,500 hit points with 20 damage per shot. 2 cannons firing pretty quickly. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ling Roach. But there are 4 cannons at the front. Maybe baneling busting isn't the greatest idea of all time. Maybe it's not. Hey, you, Ravagers. Make some Ravagers. I know they're expensive, but they're going to be worth their weight in gold here. If you try to do this with Roachling, it's not going to work. You need Ravagers to Corrosive Bile, down the cannons, maybe the pylons, but this pylon coverage is pretty good too. Is that another? That's another cannon, and another pylon. All right, this is Nidus time if you're the Zerg player. You see this? You Nidus the main, because there's literally nothing there. You kill their base, you let them turtle up on the one, and then you expand a ton. This is way overcommittal to defense. This is such an overcommittal. If you come... Okay, Sep, here's what you got to do. You got to come up here, see there's too many cannons, and then just go away. And then just run. Dude, what did I just tell you? I don't like this, Sep. I don't like it at all. It's kind of working, though. Oh, you're losing roaches, though. Another cannon comes online. Yeah, I was right. It looked okay for a second there, Sep. I get it. Resources lost, 500 for Burkhard, and 23, no, 23, yeah, 2,300 by Sep. Yep. So again, just a reminder, if you see this much committal to defense by the Protoss player, go expand 1,000,000 times or Nidus them and expand 1,000,000 times. You're not breaking this. You're not winning now, but you know what? You can win later. You really can. The Protoss player has committed so much to static defense that, by the way, cannot kill you. Photon cannons can't move, y'all. Pro tip from falconpaladin. Photon cannons can't move. They used to be able to move back in the beta and like the alpha of StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. There was this patch where they could, as long as they stayed within their power field. So like you're getting attacked at the front and your cannons are there, and then they drop at the back and you go boom, 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 and put them back here. It was kind of amazing. It was really good. But I think they decided there were some balance problems with it. Burkhard is cannon rushing again. Remember when I called him persistent? Do you remember when I called him persistent? Because I remember when I called him persistent. And by golly, is he persistent. Yeah, he's checking. Is that actually going to finish? I think it is. I think it is, says Burkhard. And I think Sep's going to lose this game. I don't like where this is going for Sep. Spire, not a bad idea. Except, well, Muta's pretty good actually against Void Rays. Really good against Void Rays in good numbers. Man, he's just... Oh, no. I was going to say he's very brazenly doing this, but he knows exactly where to put them so that the hatching hatch can't see it. Can't see these. They're effectively blind. Their vision radius is like 2 when they're building. Yep. What the heck? Oh, drop the changeling. Immediately observed and destroyed. Here by Burkhard. So the cannon rushes. Another hatch going to die here. This is third hatch? Yeah, I mean, forced to cancel on one. Dude, Lings, you can't... Where are you... Sep has a very confident approach to dealing with cannons. It's not working out for him, but it's extremely confident. Yeah, I think these Void Rays are going to be it. I just don't... Sep doesn't have enough money to make anything. He can make 5 Mutalisks, but 5 Mutas against 4 Void Rays is not good numbers. Not good numbers. They're good against Void Rays, but not that good. Not that good. Against the Void Rays. There we go. There's your 5 Mutas. Here are your Void Rays. There is a Spore Crawler here, which, again, wasn't necessary when it was planted. It's, I mean, halfway decent now, I guess. Queen begins... 2 Queens begin to stab away. They are focusing down one of the Void Rays, which is good, and that's I think that's a good game from Sep. Good game, says Burkhard. Will the Mutas make a difference? All right, here we go. They focus down 1. They get 1 of the Void Rays, and it's just too much. It's just too much. Like, tissue regeneration is going to help here. One of the Void Rays is going to go down, but you're losing all the Mutas in the process. No, not even 1 of the Void Rays goes down. Still has 3 of them here, and that's it. Sep's out. I'm pretty sure he GG'd. I don't recognize the Cyrillic there, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And Burkhard is your winner. Protoss showing well here. That was amazing. Nice job, Burkhard. What's your APM? 60s. 60s for both of these players. Pretty aggressive play, though, for 60 APM from Burkhard. Resources lost once again. Just, not that one. This one. Yes, that's 4,400 resources lost for Sep and 1,100 for Burkhard. So if you're going to do that, you're going to win. Good job, Burkhard. Okay, more cheese coming at you from the Falcon Paladin. Just a second. Hey, look, it's more Terran. Woohoo! Terran versus Protoss here on Catalyst, the latter edition. It's going to be Elithidon from the Falpal clan and Begemo. Neither sounds right, though. I'm going to say Beg. Beg versus Elithidon. It's going to be cheese. All right. So Elithidon is part of the Falpal clan, which is actually a clan you can join. Did you know that? You could be part of the Falcon Paladin clan, too. Just join the Discord server. Link in the description. It's a place most of us hang out. A lot of us, Falcon Paladin and StarCraft fans, hang out, talk, discuss strategy, talk about other video games and sports ball and music and movies and all sorts of fun stuff. The Falcon Paladin Hour is represented in there too. And you can come talk to the leader of the Falcon Paladin clan and get an invite. That's how you do this thing. Join the Discord. Wow, you can get this too. All right, on to the cheese. Pylon coming up for Elithidon at the front here. What are you planning? It's got to be Gateway because you don't have anything else, dude. Nothing else back home. What's it going to be? Gateway. Good. All right. Terran player scouting. Terran player playing blind. I know. I hear this every day in the Discord channel, actually, where I hear it mostly. But if I work or scout, I'll be behind economically. Well, you know what? If you don't work or scout, you're going to lose to stuff like this all the time. You're going to lose to 12 pools all the time. And if you're dead, who cares what your economy looks like? It doesn't matter at that point. You're dead. So I understand that at the higher levels, worker scouting can really mess you up if you're playing against people like Innovation or against Dark. Fine, I understand that. But if you're gold or platinum or silver or something like that, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if you work or scout. It's not going to put you so far behind you're going to lose the game otherwise. The end. That's it. Reaper coming up for a Beg. And Gateway. It's just going to be Zealots? Wow. All right, Elithidon. It's just going to be a 4-gate, 3-gate. Well, 3 gates so far. No gas, though. Why the heck do you have a cyber core with no gas, Elithidon? Your cyber core can't do anything for you if you don't have any gas. Take an assimilator real quick, my friend. This is going to be very strange. All right, so Zealot shows up a lot earlier than Beg expected it to, but guess what? There's a Reaper out. The Reaper's going to try to do some stuff. Going to kill this probe, first of all. Got him. Got him, and then try to get through this wall, which, I mean, the Zealot's having a hard time with it. Another Zealot's going to help with this. But Reaper's got to deal with these guys all by himself. So unless you just get backed up against the wall and destroyed immediately, which is very possible. Hey, not destroyed immediately. KD8 charge. Whee! Oh, it popped the Zealot inside. No, that was the saddest KD8 charge of all time. Reaper trying to stay alive, hopping up inside the main base. That was incredible. I think Beg could have held this. Except he KD8 charged. He did it again. He KD8 charged another Zealot into the main. That has to be accidental because it's killing him. A Reaper down. And now the SCV is getting killed from inside. They're coming from inside the house. That's the OMG from Beg. Reaper. Says Elithidon. Grenades. Says Elithidon. Yeah, that's that about sums it up, lads. I saw Terran and thought I was dead. Yes, I did forget to mention Beg came in here random. So Elithidon didn't know what he was doing this against. He figured he would get walled off. How'd they get inside? Says Beg. Reaper grenades launched them in. Oh, and Beg leaves. I'm not even sure he saw that answer before he left. Bummer. This is actually pretty cool. Look at that. Look at that little stop motion thing there. Zoom. Side blades coming down. Smoke in the air from exploding that barracks just seconds ago. This is actually kind of an awesome action scene. Maybe I will use it for the thumbnail. You know what? Just in case. We're going to kind of do this thing and kind of set it up a little bit. You guys are like, dude, why are you doing this to us? It's a great question. It's a great question. Get this out of the way. And get this up a little bit. Something like that. All right, whatever. We'll call it good. But yeah, that was amazing. That was an amazing example of cheese. I liked it very much. Very much indeed here. A Lithodon for sure was dead. But those KD8 charges launching those Reapers over the supply depots, boof. Never seen that before. That's why we do this. That's why we do the cheese compilation, is for that. For stuff we've never seen before. Okay, more coming your way. Short game that time. We'll see how many more we have in just a second. Huh. It's more Fat Man. It's more PvP, but it's Redshift this time. Top left, Fat Man. Bottom left, Doric Orange. What the? Some of the names are really weird today. Doric Orange. So I mentioned the Falcon Paladin Hour previously. We didn't exactly say what it was. For those of you who may be new to it, it is a weekly podcast put on by me and my co-caster Wade, who is from Australia. So if you want to hear an Australian and an American debate and discuss things in the StarCraft universe, the other video games universe, movies, TV shows, and books, check it out. Just search Falcon Paladin anywhere your fine podcasts are distributed. We're on iTunes, we're on Last.fm, you can find us on BeyondPod. Your app on your phone that does podcasts can find us. And it's free. So check it out. Today, Falcon Paladin Hour for free podcasts. Alright, so Probe Scout here from Fat Man. Excellent job scouting in, seeing a double gateway opening. So nothing too crazy there, honestly. Double gate in PvP is not a big deal. And a one gas opening here from the Fat Man into a gateway. So no gas is kind of weird, actually, from Doric Orange. You don't want to make two Zealots this early. Okay, but stealing the gas is Fat Man, which makes it hard to go double Stalker here, especially if you still don't... Is he going to steal the other gas? Fat Man. Stealing the other gas and getting away with it, too. All I can make are Zealots. Doric Orange, no, you can't do it now. Oh, double gas taken by Fat Man in case there's revenge on the mind of Doric here. Whoop, but throwing down the Nexus inside Fat Man's base. Does he see it? He just scouted it. Almost accidentally, but it's so far. Yeah, this is a main travel path, is what I'm trying to say. It's hard to hide this. Rude, says Doric Orange. Well, yes, but this forward Nexus is weird, bro. I don't even see why you need it. I guess maybe you could recall the Zealots in and do some damage. But Fat Man's got to start making stuff real soon. These 3 probes can't kill this Nexus as it's building. Maybe like 9 or 10. But this is not enough DPS to kill this thing while it is under construction. Alright, the Zealots are going to spend their time killing these assimilators because he knows that he needs Stalkers to win this thing. You can't win PvP with Zealots. That's why you never see the pros make Zealots, especially not in the early game. It's either going to be Stalker or Adept. But today we see Zealots because of gas stealing and because Doric Orange didn't take his gas fast enough, which was another really major problem. But cannons, defensive cannons here from the Fat Man should actually be enough to make this work. Alright, hold on. Can you recall? You can recall. Do it. Alright, there it is. Zealots instantly in your face. Oh, and all the probes too. Get in that mineral line. Get in that mineral line. Go, the cannons don't protect the mineral line. Alright. So at this point, you kill your opponent's Nexus and you win, right? No. Oh, there's multiple pylons. Okay, at least these Zealots aren't being killed by anything. Oh, but the shield battery. Shield battery healing up. Okay, this is actually getting pretty chaotic right now. So one pylon down. Got it. Okay, okay, this pylon is the lifeline right now. Oh, that's not working though. Okay. Wow. Doric Orange. Hang on, let me back this up. Oh, there was a probe battle. There was a probe battle up there. Oh, and he dragged all the probes into the cannons. Oh, Fat Man. Yeah, microing the Zealots while the probes were getting massacred by cannon. And that was it. Shield battery, MVP, man. Did a lot of healing there. This Zealot has 6 kills, in large thanks to the shield battery. And that's your good game. That was fun. That was really fun by Doric Orange. I feel like with some better control, he could have made that work, but in the end, he didn't. Are you still here, Doric Orange? You called GG. I know you're mining. This is over. This is over. I lost my production tab at some point there, which is kind of weird. Are you still... What? You called GG. You can't keep going. GG has been called. No takebacks. Doric, it's 15 to 5 harvesters. Are you gonna make Fat Man kill you? Is that what this is? You don't even have a cybernetics core. You're not gonna... Okay, zealots are fine. I get this. Zealots are good. But not if there are cannons and shield batteries, and the placement of the pylons is really good to where you can't surround them either. See this? Can't surround these. I'm speeding this up. This is ridiculous. Doric the Exploric. A zealot versus zealot battle. But then there's a stalker. And then Fat Man says, well, it's fun. I'm going to go and come kill all your stuff with a stalker now. Fat Man decides to throw a pylon on the high ground. Try to get one up anyway. Stalker, micro. Stalker, micro, good micro. Oh, the zealot's going to die, though. Oh, he's alive with 1 hit point. What? And he's distracting the zealots. Oh, he does end up going dead, though. But eventually, there's 3 stalkers now. Okay, and this time it's it. Forward pylons, slow warping, defensive pylons here from Doric, or whatever the heck they are. And then Doric taps out because Doric is a gentleman. Doric. There it is. Doric's out. Okay, so Fat Man's out too. Yeah, it was this battle. It was this battle here. The probes, if they'd been... Here's the thing. I think if Fat Man kills this Nexus, he wins. Or Doric, dang it. If Doric kills Fat Man's Nexus, he wins. Because there's a Nexus down here, and there's not a Nexus here. I don't think Fat Man had the resources to build another one anywhere. And then sure, you can't kill this stuff right now, but then you go back home and you build some things. But instead, he got his probe sucked down this way. He got his zealot sucked down this way. He got greedy is the thing. He wanted his zealots to kill these pylons, and then he could win now. But again, sometimes you got to win later. Sometimes if there's a lot of static defense, you got to win later, and that's what this was. Whew. All right, more cheese coming at you. I think 2, maybe 3 more replays for your Wednesday. We'll see how that works in just a second. Alrighty then. Can a Zerg win today? Has a Zerg won a game today? Lost that one. Lost that. Yes, the Swarm Host player died. The one who got cannon died. And I think that's it so far. Alright, Zerg. Zerg fans, this is your last chance. Well, not last chance. We have a Zerg in the next game, but pretend I didn't tell you that. Alright, bottom right. Here on Abiogenesis, the Red Zerg player Freeman from 4Pony. I have to imagine that is a My Little Pony reference. And in the top left, the Blue Terran player, Sir Enzolot, which I like. It's a good name. Sir Enzolot, I hereby dub thee a knight of Italia. It feels very Italian, right? Did Italy have knights back in the times of medieval times? I want to say they did. I mean, they were around. Like, Germany did, and England did, and France did, and Italy's just right there. They had to have their own knights. I just don't know any of the stories about them. Perhaps that's just my American education showing. I did minor in history, though, in college. I think I would have heard something about it. Maybe they were just too busy enjoying life and the sun and the wine and the good food to really worry about killing each other. That is kind of an Italian thing, with the exception of the World Wars they got dragged into. I think I'm showing my ignorance on this. Some European's going to be like, Italy is as bloodthirsty as anybody. All right. I'll look it up. I'll look it up later. All right. Who's the cheeser? Who's the cheeser today? Double barracks opening here from Sir Enzolot and a single gas, which tells me Mass Reaper is probably at play. Abiogenesis is a very small map, and so Zergs thought they could just Overlord Scout like this. So Overlord Scout and see what's going on. But I don't think it's happening. That is actually a Marine, so never mind. Sir Enzolot not going for Reapers, instead saving up all of this gas for a factory. And the Zerg player, oh, that is a quick lair, though. That is a quick lair from Freeman. Is he going to knight us when you can walk across this map in like 10 seconds? Seems weird, but it does get you past the wall. So maybe this Overlord is going to head... Oh, this Overlord is heading for Nidus placement. Yes. All right, Freeman. Do better than the previous Zerg with his Nidus play. I still think that dude could have won. I can't say his name, but I still think he could have won if he'd kept fighting. So maybe Freeman will keep fighting. The thing about the Nidus opening, though, is that you need double gas unless... I mean, it is 200 for that first one, right? Fence structures... Yeah, 150, 200 for the first Nidus. and you don't have enough. You don't have enough for a Nidus. You're thinking, that is what you're thinking right now in your head. I'm reading it. I'm reading your mind. Oh, it's Drop Lords, right. Never mind. Falcon is wrong. Falcon is wrong a lot, you guys. And I am not too proud to say that I'm wrong. Check this out. What are you doing with these drones? Are you going to spread creep and Nidus rush? Oh, please, Nidus rush. Okay, well, this barracks sees it. Sees it happening. Creep spread happening. Spine 1. Spine 2 down. Come kill this Sir Enzelot. You can hold it. I do want to mention that if you're submitting cheese for the cheese compilation, you can send games where you win against cheese too. You don't have to just send when you cheesed and won. You could send games where you got cheesed and lost. That's cool too. I'm okay with it, especially if it's creative cheese. I won't make fun of you too much, I promise. But here, all right, Enzelot, your response time is possibly worse than the Zerg player who lost 21 drones to an Oracle. All right, Speedlings are out, man, and Speedlings are actually pretty great against Marines. Yeah, it was too late. It was too late by the time you reacted, my friend. Oh, we tried to focus down the spine. The spine wasn't the concern. The lings were the concern. Lift the barracks, Enzo. Sir Enzelot. Nope. Cyclone's real bad against lings too, actually. Pro tip from Falcon Paladin. Really bad. Notice the one dies immediately. The other one, the lings need to focus down the Cyclone. You're going to focus down the SCVs. No, quit running away from your healing, guys. Oh, Cyclone ran away from its healing and now it's dead. And these lings are going to get cleaned up, mind you. But we're not done yet. Oh, the front door's wide open. Hold the door. I like how the lings stopped to try to take down the supply depot just in case. That was hilarious. Yeah, that wall is going to go down. Additional speedlings are here. The repair a little bit better on the Cyclones this time. And you know what? Sir Enzelot might do this thing. Oh, but don't just repair the Cyclones. You were doing so well repairing the Cyclones earlier, Sir Enzelot. You were. Oh, Cyclone alive. That's got to be 1 hit point. That is 2. That is 2 hit points and 9 kills. Lift this. Move it. Thank goodness. Finally remembered he could lift his buildings, but these lings are going to come destroy you. Land. Tech lab. Oh, it's a wall. It's a wall, but the spine crawler can hit your wall. So it's not a great wall. Yeah, this is going to be it. This is just too many lings. Ling flood, spine crawlers in your base. It's a bad day. It is not a good day for you, Sir Enzelot. Time to go back to the keep. Enjoy some wine. Perhaps the company of a good woman, if that's what you're into. Because your Cyclone's gone. All your Marines are dead. Your SCVs are falling very quickly, too. This factory is literally on fire and burning down. Barracks toast. And that's it. That's all she wrote. SCVs are gone, ladies and gentlemen. And a Zerg won. Check that action out. It took us like 7 replays, but a Zerg player won the cheese compilation. Yeah, 0 SCVs remaining. Good game. Oh, Sir Enzelot with a good manner at the end of the game, too. What a bro. What a bro he is. Sir Enzelot, you have earned my respect. Freeman, way more aggressive, yo. So he won the game. Sometimes aggression doesn't always win the game, but today he did. You really want to kill these buildings, don't you? Are you gonna really stick around until... It shouldn't be too long, I guess. Alright, well, I mean, resources lost is going to tell us a story here. 1,000 resources lost for Freeman compared to 3,800 for Sir Enzelot. Could be Enzolot. I've been saying Enzelot and then calling him Enzo. So it could be Enzolot. Entirely possible. Final supply depot going down. These lings could help kill it faster, but they're not. It doesn't kick you out when your opponent's final building is gone. Is Freeman seriously going to build a hatch? Okay, how long is this replay? It's another minute and 30 seconds. Freeman, you're a crazy person. Usually I stick around for these, but no. Not this one. All right, good job, Freeman. You're a crazy person. You won with your crazy go-nut spine crawler proxy build. And lings. And drop lords. It was good. I liked it a lot, honestly. I'd like to copy that on ladder. Just for the lulz. Okay, one more game coming at you for the cheese compilation from Falcon Paladin. Stick with us. Let's hope it's a good one. All right, we're on Catalyst again. It's going to be LTABYSS. LT Abyss? Sure. Versus Echo, also from the Falpal. Bottom right, Protoss. Top left, Zerg. Who's going to be the winner? Place your bets now. Betting is closing very soon. All right. Oh, since this drone's moving out, I'm going to assume this is going to be our cheeser today. Heading on down to the south anyway, and that is very suspicious considering there is no pool, no extractor, and no hatch back at home. This has got to be a proxy hatchery. There's no reason to send a drone out this early while doing absolutely nothing at home except for proxy hatch, which I'm a fan of. I gotta say, I don't do the screening here, but when a screener comes through with a proxy hatch game, it just brings me joy on the inside. I think the first player I saw really do it was Cats. Back in the day, back in Wings of Liberty, Cats was doing proxy hatch plays against Terran and having a wonderful time. One of the first replays I ever uploaded to my channel was me doing a proxy hatch against a Terran player. It was Heart of the Swarm, because I hadn't started casting until Heart of the Swarm, but he was using Widow Mines and walling and trying to stop this thing, and I was relentless, man. Spinecrawlers, Lings, probably wasn't the cleanest game of all time, but it was a lot of fun. Anyway, did you seriously? Okay, went pool first. Now you can do a hatch. All right, LT Abyss. Here goes nothing. Well hid. Well hid, LT Abyss. That is excellent placement. Search the maps, you guys. Search them in your heart. You know which ones you can proxy hatch on, or proxy nexus on, or command center proxy planetary fortress on. Why not? You can do all of those things should you wish. Anyway, extractor gonna pop here for LT Abyss. Kabwhoop. And expanding as normal is Echo. I don't know about this, man. You do have a Zealot out, which is kind of nice, but you have to scout this thing first. So it's going to pop, and then Creep's going to start coming out here, and then Echo has some time to recognize what is happening. He's going to have Lings inside his base. This is a bad feeling, right? Because your entire build is to wall off against the Zerg threat. Honestly, Echo should be walling off here instead, but it doesn't really matter. Either way, the hatchery is going to put Lings inside your main, which is bad for everybody. Third hatch coming up at the natural base for LT Abyss, and he's going to have speed at some point too. So let's watch the Echo cam, because that's popped, and then Creep starts coming. We'll watch him on camera and see how long it takes him to notice there's Creep. Oh, you can see it right now. See that? See it? Oh, does he see it? Echo? Echo? Echo! Oh, Echo sees it. All right, man. Echo's responding. He's bringing the Zealot up. Two Lings can't hold this. No, don't attack. Don't attack the Zealot. Yes, just keep him running. Keep him running. Wait for the Queen to pop. Wait for more Lings to pop. And oh, a drone. All right, more Lings would have been good, but a drone's fine too. Or just run to your deaths. Wondrous. A Spore Crawler. A Spore Crawler? There's no motherships here. Oh, wow. You really don't want that Spore to come up, do you, Echo? No, sir. Absolutely not. Zealot down, but does have some kills. The Probe's getting surrounded on the Queen, and additional Zealots here. So normally I don't tell Protoss players to make Zealots, but this is kind of working out. Although Adepts would have been pretty good too. But they do have more damage against these Queens. This is working exceptionally well for their Protoss hero today. Man, Protoss representation in this cheese compilation, wonderful. Really good. Thanks for sending in this good stuff, Protoss. Yeah, what else are you making here, LT Abyss? The problem is anything you make, unless you make just a huge swell of Lings somehow, but you don't have a Queen, you didn't inject with your previous Queen. And I think that's it. I think that's going to be all she wrote. I just don't see LT Abyss getting out of this thing. Oh, sure, going to lose the hatch, but isn't necessarily dead. It's 21 to 21 harvesters. I mean, resources lost has just got to be insane right now. Yeah, 543 to 100. It's a 5-to-1 for the Protoss player. Don't attack the Broodlings. Broodlings don't get a kill. All right, they didn't get a kill. And a larva getting hacked at here too. Eventually, they'll take it down. There we go. All right, Creep's going to remove very quickly here. And Echo. Echo's going Mass Zealot. 2-gate Zealot. With Warp Gate? No, not Warp Gate. I mean, I guess this really shouldn't work, mind you. This, in all honesty, should not work. Just because the Zerg player should recognize what's coming, right? Saw the gates, saw the number of zealots, either make a ton of speedlings and get some spines up, or get some roaches up. You could afford the time to get some roaches up while your hatchery was getting hacked down. But he's not responding properly, as I'm pretty sure this is probably a gold level game. And yeah, the zealots show up. They don't even have charge really, but it doesn't matter because there's nothing here. And LT Abyss is out. So good hold. Good hold there. I mean, didn't recognize the hatchery until it was too late, but the zealots made in the early game actually paid off for Echo. Amazing. Amazing job by him. Making it happen and then just attacking when you have the lead. Go do it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe if they have a lot of Zerglings, it's not a great idea. But at the very least, you're forcing the Zerg player to make Zerglings instead of drones. And your natural base is done. Your main base is done. You can drone up behind the attack and you'll be fine. So good job. Good job there by Echo. And that's going to be it from me. All right. This has been Falcon Paladin, coming at you with yet another edition of the Cheese Compilation for the month of May. Got another one coming in June, so submit your cheese soon. Hey, that rhymed. Anyway, you can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thanks for watching, and you take care of yourself.